You're looking at the end of everything visible. Not the end of space, but the end of sight. A wall of ancient light surrounds our world. Beyond it, the universe still exists. We simply cannot see what waits there. This boundary has a name and a story. It hides the oldest light ever created. It hides distances no ship could ever cross. It hides answers we may never reach. Tonight, you travel to the edge of the observable. Begin with a single truth about light. Light is fast, but the universe is patient. Every star you see is a message from the past. The deeper you look, the older the message. Look at the moon and you see it 1 second ago. Look at the sun 8 minutes back. Look at Andromeda, and that light left 2.5 million years ago. Dinosaurs were not yet extinct. To look out is to look back. Every telescope is also a kind of time machine. Now push further, billions of light years into the dark. The light arriving now began before Earth existed. Eventually, you reach light older than the first stars. Light born from the universe, still faintly glowing. This ancient glow is called the cosmic microwave background. It is the afterimage of the early cosmos. It formed when the universe first became transparent to light. Before that, everything was a dense, opaque fog. That fog blocks our view of the true beginning. We see the wall, but not what lies behind. This wall of light defines the edge of observation. Not a physical edge, but an edge of knowledge. Imagine standing in fog with a flashlight at night. You see only as far as light returns. The universe works the same way, on a cosmic scale. We see only as far as light has traveled. Light has had about 13.8 billion years to travel. That is the age of the universe itself. But the edge is not 13.8 billion light years away. The real distance is far, far stranger. Because while light traveled, the universe kept expanding. Space itself stretched, carrying galaxies farther apart. So the actual edge sits about 46 billion light years away. In every direction, surrounding us like a shell. This shell is called the cosmic horizon. It is your true boundary of the visible cosmos. You are at the center of this sphere. So is every other observer in the universe. Every galaxy sees its own observable bubble around itself. No bubble is more central than any other. The universe has no edge and no middle, only horizons, each one personal to its observer. This is one of the strangest truths in cosmology. There is no special center, only countless centers. Now drift outward toward our horizon in your mind. Galaxies spin out, light grows redder and fainter. Distant galaxies appear stretched, their light shifted toward red. The fabric of space itself pulls them away. The farther they are, the faster they recede. Eventually, their speed of recession exceeds light itself. This sounds impossible, but nothing moves through space faster. Space itself is expanding between us and them. Beyond a certain point, their light can never catch us. Those galaxies have slipped past our cosmic reach. This is a quieter edge, the cosmological event horizon. A frontier of cause and effect, not sight. Inside it, signals can still reach us in time. Outside it, they are forever lost to us. Many galaxies we see today already sit beyond that line. We watch them, but cannot influence them anymore. Their old light still arrives, like letters from vanished friends. Eventually, those letters too will fade away. In the far future, most galaxies will redshift into invisibility. The night sky will grow lonelier and darker. For now, the cosmic microwave background still surrounds us. A faint heat, a few degrees above absolute zero. It bathes Earth from every direction, evenly and quietly. Old televisions once caught a whisper of it. That static was a message from the dawn of time. The first light slowed and cooled by ages. When it was born, the universe was a glowing plasma, hotter than the surface of any star. Then expansion cooled it, and atoms finally formed. Light broke free and flew outward across the cosmos. For 380,000 years, the cosmos had been blinding fog. In one cosmic moment, it became transparent. That light is what we now detect as the edge, the oldest signal nature allows us to receive. Behind the wall lies the dark age of the universe, a long silence before any stars ignited. We cannot see this era with ordinary telescopes, but other waves may someday lift the veil. Gravitational waves could carry whispers from before the light, ripples in space itself, untouched by early fog. Faint neutrinos may also reach us from those depths, particles that streamed out just after the beginning. If detected, they would push our knowledge further inward, closer to the very first instant of existence. But for visible light, the wall is the limit, a boundary set by physics, not by technology. Even the most powerful telescope cannot cross it. James Webb sees ancient galaxies, yet not the dawn. Webb captures light from galaxies forming barely after the beginning, tiny smudges that shaped the universe we inhabit. These earliest galaxies surprise scientists with their size and brightness. They formed faster than older theories predicted. Every new observation rewrites pieces of our cosmic story. The edge is also a frontier of mystery. Hubble already showed us deep fields of countless galaxies. Webb is pushing that vision much further back. Future telescopes will go further still, in space and on Earth. Each generation widens the window onto creation. But no instrument can outrun the speed of light. The wall will always wait at the same distance. Nature has set a quiet rule for every observer. You may look outward, but never beyond the beginning. That rule is humbling, but it is also beautiful. It means every horizon is shared by everyone. If you could glimpse one cosmic sight, which would it be? The first stars or the wall itself? Cheer which idea here has unsettled you the most. Your comments shape what we explore in future journeys. Now let us ask a harder question together. What truly lies beyond that ancient wall of light? Honestly, no one fully knows the answer yet. Beyond the horizon, science can only suggest possibilities. One possibility is simply more of the same. More galaxies, more clusters, stretching far beyond our view. Most cosmologists consider this the most likely picture. The universe probably extends vastly past what we see. Some models suggest it may be effectively infinite. Endless space, endless galaxies, endless variations of structure. Other models suggest a finite but unbounded universe, like a sphere you could circle without finding an edge. In that case, light could theoretically loop around, but the universe is too young for that. Either way, our observable bubble is just a tiny patch, a small lit room inside a far larger house. Picture a single grain of sand on a vast beach. That grain is everything humanity has ever seen. Beyond it stretches a beach we may never walk, yet its existence shapes everything within our grain. The geometry of space itself comes from that unseen whole. Even invisible regions tug gently on the visible. So the unseen is not separate from us. It is woven into the fabric we already know. Some theories go even further into the strange. They suggest other universes beyond our own. This idea is called the multiverse and remains speculative. There is no direct evidence, only theoretical hints. In some versions, bubble universes inflate beside ours, each with its own physics, its own laws. In others, every quantum possibility branches into a separate reality. Countless versions of you live countless other lives. These ideas are fascinating, but unproven and possibly untestable. They live at the border of science and philosophy. Until evidence arrives, the multiverse remains a vivid maybe, a poem written in the margins of physics. Good scientists hold them lightly as ideas to test, not as certainties, but as horizons of thought. What we do know is humbler and more astonishing. Our observable universe alone contains over 1 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy holds hundreds of billions of stars on average. Around many of those stars, planets quietly orbit. And our visible bubble is only a fragment of the whole. The true cosmos may dwarf it beyond imagination. Standing inside such a place, your scale shifts completely. You are a brief spark inside an unimaginable cathedral. Yet somehow that spark can ask about the edge. Atoms arranged into minds, wondering about their own origins. The universe, in a sense, is studying itself through us. That alone is a kind of quiet miracle. Return now to the wall of ancient light around you. Feel its presence in every direction equally. Above you, below you, behind you, ahead, the horizon waits, a perfect sphere of forgotten fire. It is not a place you could ever visit. It is a moment, frozen, surrounding you forever. As the universe ages, the edge slowly drifts outward. New light from new distances gradually arrives. But expansion also pulls the most distant regions away. Some sights will fade before we ever reach them. Our cosmic window is widest in this current era. Future civilizations may see far less than we do. Galaxies will redden, dim, and slip past the event horizon. Eventually, only nearby neighbors will remain visible. Far future astronomers may see only their home cluster. The wider universe will have faded from their sky. They may even doubt that other galaxies existed. The evidence we take for granted will be gone. We live inside a brief and luminous chapter, a time when the cosmos is still openly readable. Maybe that is why these questions feel so urgent. The universe will not always be this generous. So we look outward while the looking is still good. We map the edge and listen to the static. We send probes, refine telescopes, and decode ancient light. Each measurement nudges the boundary of the known. Radio dishes listen for whispers older than starlight. Detectors deep underground wait for ghostly neutrinos. Orbiting observatories stare for years at a single patch. From that patience, whole new universes emerge. We may never see beyond the wall of light, yet we already know far more than we should. A species on a small planet, around a common star, charting the edge of everything light can reveal. If that does not move you, nothing will. The cosmos has trusted us with its deepest letter. You will not solve the edge of the universe today. No one alive likely will, in any final way. But you can carry the wonder of it with you. The next clear night, look up and remember. Every star you see is light from the past. Every dark patch hides more than you imagine. Between the bright points lies the deepest field. Inside that darkness, galaxies wait by the billions. And somewhere out there, beyond the visible wall, more exists. Galaxies, possibilities, perhaps universes we cannot name. The edge is not really a wall at all. It is the limit of a single, small viewpoint. Move far enough, and a new horizon opens around you. The cosmos hides nothing. It simply asks patience. Patience and instruments and minds willing to keep looking. We have all three, at least for now. If this journey expanded your sense of the cosmos, comment below. Tell me which idea changed your view. Subscribe and ring the bell for more journeys into the cosmos. There are many edges left to explore together. We are small, yes, but we are also looking. And in the silent universe, that may be everything. The edge is not a wall. It is an invitation.